Don't be playing with that. Oh my god, I have a steam cleaner and I just forgot to bring it out. Hello vlog. Please don't mind my appearance. It's only gonna get worse throughout this video. I did a run with my friends this morning and it was just so sunny and hot out. But I figured while I'm already gross, might as well do some cleaning around the house I've been wanting to get done, but I procrastinate on. I figured I will start the vlog. I think I'm gonna call this the Discipline Diaries because I hate cleaning the bathrooms. My mom used to clean my bathrooms. So now that we have so many bathrooms, I'm like, okay, I should probably get over this not liking this task because it's not gonna go away. Since I have the whole day and my fiance's at work, I was like, let's just sit down, lock in, bang out the bathrooms. They're not that big of bathrooms, so I'm really procrastinating for what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, also, before we dive into this vlog, I guess I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Caitlin if you're new here. I kind of just document any and everything. I think half the time you guys are my accountability buddies because since I video it, I'm like, oh, I have to get this done. And then since I video it, I'm like, well, I have to edit it. So you guys are like my accountability buddies and I hope that this vlog gives you some inspo to tackle a task in your house or apartment that you always try and put off. So yeah, let's get to stripping the bed to get that started and tackling the bathrooms. If it's actually safe to like spray like Clorox and Lysol and stuff on like your mattress and where you sleep or whatever, but I've always done this growing up. Someone should probably let me know if I shouldn't or if there's a healthier alternative, but if there's not, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. And then I also spray it on my pillows like this. Don't judge these yellow ones. They always go in between our knees. So let me give you guys some light and I'll show you guys the bathroom that I went to clean. It literally is not that big. And because it's not that big, that's why it's so ridiculous that I don't like to clean it. But we're gonna be disciplined today and clean that thing up. Let's just get to it. Okay, but to make it a little more enjoyable for myself, I am gonna throw on my headset and I'm going to pick a podcast to listen to. I'll pop up some of my main podcasts that I like to listen to here. Most of the podcasts that I listen to are like an hour and a half. So that is more than enough time for me to get done bathroom and clean up in this bedroom. All right, this one podcast is by Mel Robbins and it's only about 51 minutes, which perfect podcast to just put on and just start cleaning to. So I will see you guys after I clean this bathroom from top to bottom. I know I'm gonna feel better at the end of it. Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Discipline Diaries. Whew, I knew I would look more rough cleaning the bathroom. Anyways, I just finished that Mel Robbins podcast. I listened to her one about making decisions. It was pretty good. I really like her podcast typically anyway, so if you haven't ever listened to her podcast, I do recommend it. Her ad breaks are so short. They're like barely there. And she usually has great guests and just great life stuff, so highly recommend. Also, look at this cat. Working hard, Ray Ray? Basically done. I just have to mop the floor now, but I cleaned the mirror, I wiped down pretty much everything. I'm just gonna do a mop real quick, and then I know for a fact downstairs the comforter has finished, so then I'm gonna throw in my sheets and stuff, and then we will be on to the next bathroom. I might take a little snack break though. I am getting a little hungry. But yeah, I am super happy with the progress that I'm making so far. I was gonna take a snack break, but now I'm hyper focused onto something else. I have had this box of random stuff from our old nightstands, from our very first apartment, because I truly just shove things in our nightstand and never look back. So I have so much stuff in this box, and it's been here since we moved in. We moved into this place in January. The next 6 months I cannot spend with this box just tucked in our corner and not being fully unpacked. So I'm gonna sit down and go through all this stuff and see what's worth keeping and be actually ruthless and get rid of things that are not worth keeping, because I have a really bad habit of justifying why I should keep something, thinking that I might need it later, or having too much sentimental value around it when it really doesn't need that kind of value attached to it. I'm gonna sit down and just finally do this because it has needed to be done. I am so happy to finally be getting rid of this box. It is finally time to vacuum. But I'm super happy. The bed's gonna be clean. I wiped off the nightstands and now they are truly nightstands. So we're doing good, even if it doesn't feel like it. Ooh-wee, I am like gross. It's 3:30 right now. I haven't done the other two bathrooms, but I do know the comforter probably needs to be flipped, because you know how comforters, when they're big, only half of them get dry, so you gotta flip them inside out so the whole thing gets dry. Mom, extra time to... This bathroom should not take as long because, one, we don't really use it, so it's more, I'm just doing it because I just want to deep clean all of our bathrooms, no matter how much or how little are being used. So it is now 4:15. I'm gonna put on another podcast and just start cranking this baby out. I was about to say, how do I know how long I've been cleaning this bathroom for? Because I didn't look at the time before I started. I've only been listening to this podcast episode for 30 minutes. So, and also if you guys are like, your cleaning style sucks, I know, it's a work in progress. But I do have this shower curtain that I got from, of course, the Buy Nothing group. But I got it like months ago and I have not hung it up. I think I will finally hang it up now. These are actually really cool shower hooks that she gave me. Look at these drawings. One is definitely for the outside and one is for the liner. So... Also, I would love to poll you guys. This is a genuine question. I don't know if it's just a me thing or if other people care about this too. If you go to a hotel, it doesn't have a shower liner like this, and I'm not saying it has to be clear. I'm just saying, like, in general, if it doesn't have a shower liner, are you like annoyed? I don't like having the actual curtain in the shower with me. I like it where it's like on the outside and then you have a shower liner on the inside. I feel like when it's on the inside all together, it makes me feel more claustrophobic, and I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, the shower liners usually have magnets at the bottom, and in my experience, the hotels that have the curtains that don't have the magnets at the bottom, it's just like bleh. Maybe I just go to crappy hotels and I need to start researching the bathroom situation better. But like, some of them just don't have the shower liner and I just really don't like that. Would love to know other people's thoughts. Maybe I'm just crazy, which is a very plausible case. But I'm just curious. Oh, I'm going back to it. To tell. Yay! It looks so cute. Makes everything look like one color, but that's okay. I would love to find something to put here to give a little pop of color, just like have visual or something. So it's not the end of the world. Cool. So for this bathroom, all that's left now is a little mop and then it'll be all done. This is also from the Buy Nothing group. It's like the main shower head, but then I don't know how you do it. I'm not gonna lie, I never figured out how to get it out. Maybe I should like look this up. Oh. Ah. And then to get it out, you go. I would be of nervous to do that in the shower, I'm not gonna lie, because that was kind of a bit of force I had to use. The person who gave me the shower curtain also gave me the shower head. I just don't know how to put it on. This is nice because I figured for cleaning with having the hose would be nice. So only downside is I haven't installed it yet, so I'm just gonna put it in this cabinet. Again though, it's not dire that we're not using it because I think I showered once in that shower, and honestly my friend Amanda was the first person to ever use the shower in this house for that one because I used the master one. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm losing some steam. And it's not because I didn't eat or anything. I had a pulled pork like slider thing, but it's more, I'm just like, it's 5:19 now. I am just getting tired, but I will do the half bath. I've done 2 out of the 3 bathrooms. That bathroom, I don't have to wipe down a shower or a bathtub, so in my head it should be even easier and quicker. But whew, being disciplined, I wouldn't say it's not easy, but that also makes me sound like I'm such a lazy person. Like when you think of it in the ways of, it could always be easier just not to work. Now granted, if you're like every normal adult and like bills, you have to work. But you know what I mean? On the weekends when you could just choose to be like lazy and not clean things, and your house can get gross. And as easy as that is to not do the deep cleans and do stuff like this, it's also just as important to be disciplined and do it so that way, you know, you have a nice house. And not that any of my friends live near me, but I would love to have them over, or if someone's like in town and they want to stay somewhere and not have to pay for a hotel, I always open my house to my friends. So it's like, even though I hate being disciplined and I really hate cleaning bathrooms, it is still good to suck it up and do it. But I gotta take all the cleaning stuff downstairs. I'm gonna do the last half bath. Well, on the downhill of this race or whatever, I just have to mop this bathroom. I feel so gross. It's gonna dry now. It is 6 o'clock. My fiance is gonna be home within like an hour or so. Oh my god, we need to go check on the towels and the sheets. Well, the sheets are definitely done. Perfect. All this can just go upstairs. So I can now make the bed. And then I can't shower yet because I need to dry the towel. Which we do have a second set of towels, but honestly, I'm just one of those where I think it's easier just wash and re-hang them up, so. Oh my god. Part of me, since the bathroom is so clean, I kind of don't want to take my shower there because I just cleaned it just for me to get in and make it dirty. I just threw in all of my delicate clothes, which is like all my workout stuff that I like to hang dry. Guys, I actually did get bleach on this shirt. Look, 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 look. Can you guys see it? Oh good, you kind of can't see it. Oh, you can see it right there. Those little dots. Those are bleach. I like knew I shouldn't have cleaned in this shirt because I really like this shirt, but hey, at least it only ended up on the bottom. Like you can't see it from here. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and shower. Okay, so obviously I have showered. I feel so much better. I needed that shower, and honestly, even though I was a little sad to be showering in my freshly cleaned shower, it also felt 10 times better. I did an everything shower, so I just feel really rejuvenated and fresh. And it was really nice that I did it in a very clean bathroom. But to end off the video, I'm gonna walk you guys through everything I did real quick. Definitely am tired. I'm so glad we ordered out and got delivery tonight for dinner because I'm not in the mood to cook. I'm super happy I did get what I wanted done. And I was looking at my planner. Actually, everything I wrote down that I wanted to get done tomorrow, I did today. So tomorrow I can spend doing things like editing this vlog, editing other vlogs, and just content in general. So kind of worked out that I was disciplined today because I can truly have a lazy, relaxing Sunday. But anyways, let me walk you through what I did today. The master bath. Don't mind if it looks a little steamy since I just showered, but we have a nice, clear, whatever you would call this, counter sink. Like, I have a lot less junk on there. I have toothbrushes, hairbrush, stuff like that. I'm going to try and embrace putting everything that I need to get ready, makeup, deodorant, hair, etc., all in here. Even my skincare, like my moisturizer, is in here. So when I need to get ready for the day, I'll pull this out, put it up here, and then when I'm done, it'll go back in there. I think that method will help with keeping this whole countertop clear because it feels a lot better. I put a different trash can in here. I scrubbed the bottom of the, I don't know what you would call this, but the bottom of the shower. So like, it's getting a little discolored along the sides. So I scrubbed at that. I scrubbed at the handles and I cleaned the shelves. I even went as far as to open the window and clean off this ledge and in between the window and the screen. I wiped these windows down. Not that we ever keep this really open. I normally have that window shut like all the time. It typically looks like this. Oh, it looks so good. The bedroom, I mean, it basically looks the same, but it just fresh bedding, fresh sheets, pillowcases washed, the nightstands are wiped down. I even decluttered a little bit. Michael likes all his clothes out on his nightstand, so I didn't mess with that. But when you open up our nightstands, we actually have our nightstand stuff in it. So that little box that drove me nuts in that corner is finally gone. I vacuumed the rug and everything, so it feels really nice and clean. So I love that. For our second bathroom, as you guys saw, I hung up the new shower curtain. I think it looks so cute. Washed all of the floor mats and the towels, so this is all refreshed. Have a clear sink top now. If we ever have guests and they take a shower, like when Amanda did here, I always have ear swabs out. I emptied the trash can, dusted, wiped all of this down. I always keep spare shampoo and conditioner and body wash. I wiped this down, I wiped all of that down, and I hung up the new curtain. So, and then the final bathroom, which is a super simple bathroom, just a sink. I need to buy more soap, so ignore that. I dusted and wiped down the lighting fixture, cleaned the mirror, refreshed the towel, gave the floor mop, wiped this toilet down. I was able to get everything done that I wanted. So thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope this motivated you guys to do something and be disciplined and maybe clean your bathrooms. Thanks for keeping me company as I did mine. And I'll see you guys for my next video very soon.